On those hot summer Texas days, we definitely want some wind on the golf course, but other days, too much wind. In order for the ball to not blow away, our Andy Everett has more on the latest edition of Golf Tips.
Welcome to another edition of Golf Tips, brought to you by MK Golf Tech, San Antonio's premier golf club fitters. Today we're at TPC San Antonio with Wayne Mitchell. He's one of the instructors out here at TPC. Today we're going to talk about playing shots into a wind. Wayne, we've got about a 110-yard shot here, which would normally be some kind of a wedge, but we've got a good 20-mile-an-hour wind blowing in our face. So how do we flight the ball low and keep the ball on line towards our target?
Well, Andy, you touched on a very important thing. You have already figured out what the wind was. Generally, we figure let's add an extra club for about every 10 miles per hour of wind. So if you're normally hitting a pitching wedge, you might want to go to your 8-iron, okay, for this particular shot. The other thing that we want to do, there's two ways. Everybody always wants to put the ball back in their stance a little bit, and that's a very good idea. But the most important thing is that when they come in for their impact, the shaft has to be leaning forward, okay? That helps to control the loft of the club and flight the ball into the wind or under the wind, if you would.
We're going to try this shot here and see if I can get to the green here with a flighted shot, a little bit lower and a little bit more penetrating than I would with a high lofting wedge. All right, I've got about 110 yards. Normally this would be a gap wedge or a weak pitching wedge for me. We're going to go with an 8-iron, a little bit of a different swing, a little slower swing. That's a little bit long, but it'll work, and now I've got a chance to make a par with a 2-putt here from about 25-30 feet behind the hole. Next time you have a shot into the wind, try this tip. A little less club, a little slower, and not as big of a swing, and play the ball back in your stance. And if you need golf lessons, come see Wayne out here at TPC San Antonio. He can make sure to get you on the right track. Need golf clubs? See Mark and Kirk at MK Golf Tech, San Antonio's premier golf club fitters. I'm Andy Everett for Sports2Nite.
Golf Tips, brought to you by MK Golf Technologies, San Antonio's premier golf fitter.